Hey guys, this is MPFSU, and just wanted to talk a little bit about my thoughts on Battlefield since it's coming down to an end. We got in-game coming in soon, so that's gonna be the last DLC, and so it's pretty much DICE is closing the doors on Battlefield. So I want to just give a little bit of my thoughts of what I think of the game and why I feel as though a lot of the other first-person shooters should take note of Battlefield's gunplay and use it in their series. I think DICE did a really good job with it, and there's several factors that go into it. The gunfights are just intense. I mean, just look at that. I mean, that's it's very intense. I mean, you're moving around, you're constantly moving. There's several factors that go into that. The first one is suppression. Suppression. A lot of people have their thoughts on it, their opinions, and some don't like it, and some think it's fine. And I'm on the side where I think it's fine. Absolutely think it's fine because it adds to that intensity. It's an additional layer to that. Like, see right here where my screen is blurry, I can't even see the dude that's really shooting at me, so I can't really aim at him. And in that situation, you should take cover and wait till your vision's clear and then proceed. And it kind of slows the game down a little bit, prevents you from doing a whole lot of running and gunning. But if you can flank, you can run and gun all you want. And, like in this situation, this similar situation, I ran out there. This guy has a GAA-3 that is a long-range gun, and it's going to take me out at better range than the M16. So, that engagement just wasn't good for me. But you'll see here that eventually I'll get to a part about the suppression where you see where I take cover and it takes effect. But there's another part of it about that I think Battlefield and DICE did a really good job is their sound engine. Like right here, I'm coming around the corner, I can see some fire there, tracer fire. That's the visual effect. But also here, a guy firing a weapon, and he's not on the minimap. It's actually a silence weapon, and I can tell it's a silence weapon, but I can hear it because the sound is very good. Very good sound design. And so I was able to go out there and my teammate had already taken him out, but I probably would have killed him too, or eliminated him myself. Now in this part of the video here, I realize I'm carrying an M16. It's a great rate of fire and it does have decent range, but those guys are further down. And and I know I may get suppressed, and I know they know I'm there because of I don't have a silence weapon. I have the long barrel for that long accuracy, which helps allow me to burst fire pretty well. But I knew I had to get closer, and see that's another part. Those different types of engagements that you get, and a part of that plays in fold of the map design. The map plays a huge role in it. And if you're looking at the map as it is, we're playing on, I believe it's a Zadi Palace team deathmatch. And the team deathmatch, it's just regular. There's nothing crazy about it, but the gunplay is what makes it fun. It's just the gunplay is so intense that you just want to play this mode and play these maps in team deathmatch because it's there's no objective. It's just guys on guys. It's just you're just attacking the other team. And see, I guess this is the part here where I get suppressed. And see, I take cover, and I know they're over there. I can see them on the mini map, which is another visual cue that DICE has added. And a lot of games have that too. But the hit detection is great too because I knew I was getting shot from that side when I popped around that corner. I knew where I was getting shot from because my screen indicated where I was getting shot from. And so that guy, I saw him, he was coming around to flank me, so I went around and flanked him, and here I'm suppressed still by those other guys that was firing at me, and I was still able to get the kill. So it wasn't suppression killed my accuracy and everything. It did bother it some bit, but I was able to compensate for it and was able to get eliminate the target there. So suppression is a great thing, and having different guns and different guns that do different things. Like the M16 is a good all-around weapon. Some people will say, well, that's not good, but I mean that's the purpose. It's a good all-around weapon. You can use it in most situations, most scenarios. On this map in particular, there are scenarios where you would be better off with a long range weapon. Like, in that engagement, I was pretty well off because it's still long distance, but it was, the M16 is pretty decent at that. But if that guy was further away, I'd had a harder time, and maybe the G3A3 would have been a better weapon, or maybe the Scar L. So that's the beauty of it. You use weapons based on what your play style and how you like to play the game, and you can kind of customize them for that. Like I'm going with the long barrel here because I know I will get in some long range engagements. But if I felt like there was a map where there wasn't a lot of cover and I did not want to see, I didn't want my flash to be seen, I would wear flash suppressor. If I wanted to stay off the mini map, I used the silence weapons, which that's the benefit of there. And I don't know why other games don't use these techniques. It's unfortunate. Medal of Honor should have been that game. They used the engine. It's a decent game. I still own it, but I don't play as much because the gunplay is just not the same, and the map design is just horrible. It's one of the worst map designs I've ever participated in, and I do pretty well in the game. I just don't enjoy the map, enjoy playing on the maps. And it's just for example, imagine if we were playing, and this was Medal of Honor, we were playing on this map, and the gunplay was similar to how it is right now with Battlefield, but you added score streaks. Now, I'm moving around here, and if I come around to an area where I say, okay, it's an open area, there's a lot of guys, I can see them on a mini map, let me go ahead and drop drop some heavy payload on them. You know what I mean? And I can actually see it. I can see it take place. I can see it come down and hit the guys. And I mean, granted, in some maps on Medal of Honor, you can see some of that as spectacle, but it doesn't happen. It's not a lot of those maps. A lot of those maps are pretty much close quarters, and there's so many tall objects in your way, and poor lighting effects and all kinds of other stuff going on in it. It's like you can't really see your whatever strike you're calling in happen. And that's the benefit of it. Say I'm suppressed, like I'm suppressing that area, I'm getting suppressed, I take cover. That's another aspect of it. So I said, okay, I can't really shoot those guys, so let me go ahead and use my my score streak and take them out. That's huge, and Medal of Honor just did not capitalize on that, which is unfortunate. But in Call of Duty, I've rented that game, Black Ops, for about a weekend, and I wanted to check out the multiplayer, and to see how much they have changed it, but they haven't changed it much at all. I mean, it's still the same thing. It's you're going to dominate with submachine guns. That's just it, because all the maps are so close quarters. That's what you're going to dominate with. There are some engagements where you consider long range, but in most cases you're shortening yourself, because there's they do have like a great system. That pick 10 system is a pretty good system, being able to carry what you can carry, which is great. But why even have it when you're just going to run around with a Scorpion, with extreme high rate of fire and a laser sight, or just a knife by itself. I mean, which a lot of people will probably do, because that's the easiest way to get a kill. And so it's just not for me. I prefer having different engagements. I prefer seeing different weapons on the map, and that's what I like. And Battlefield provides that, so I don't have any reason to play anything else. And so it's sad to see it end, but it is coming to an end. Hopefully Battlefield 4 will be just as good. And I'm just pleading, DICE, do not remove the suppression. Do not change what you've done. Just enhance it. Work on it. Work on some of the things, the issues that the game does have, and not mess with the things that are already great. So if you like the video, hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel. I'm definitely going to be putting up more videos. And discussing some things. So thanks for watching it, And I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.